Hey guys, it's Scatty here, and it is just after Christmas in 2015, and we have just gotten all of our presents from friends, family, and now we want to see what Greatfather Winter got us in Hearthstone. So, Blizzard were just running a promotion where you could get 50 packs for the price of 40 or 70 packs for the price of 60. It turned out that on a pack by pack basis, it was cheaper to get the 50 packs, so we really showed them, and we got it twice for 100 packs. So that's really sticking it to the man there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to open them and see what we got. Now we do have a Christmas wish list, and this is it here. So these are all of the cards that I don't have, at least non-gold and just standard, just from the classic packs, which were the ones that were on sale. So we're going to go through, we're looking for Cenarius, Van Cleave, Alakir, yada yada. You can see all the legendaries there. And I'm also missing 2 Patient Assassins and an Ancient of War. And somehow I still managed to play Druid. I know, right? Crazy. So, here we are. Let's get started. We've got 101 packs because I did win the Tavern Brawl this week, and I've had that 100 packs sitting here for a while. So, let's get started. And as we go, we are going to be crossing off from the list of our wanted list here by just crossing these off. So, here we go. Pack number 1, let's see what we've got. We know exactly what we're looking for, so let's see, nothing really going on here. Inner Rage, very nice in gold, but unfortunately Patron's kind of fallen out a bit now. Ooh, nothing here. Sense Demon, Secret Keeper, very boring. So, what did I get for Christmas? I got this pretty cool shirt along with a bunch of other stuff. It's classically trained. It's got the old NES controller on it, which is pretty cool. That's from my housemate. I got a signed Game of Thrones poster, which was very cool. That'll be going up on the wall behind me pretty soon, I imagine, or in our theater room. Let's see. Ooh, we got a Golden Wrath. I don't know if I've got 2 of those yet. That might be nice. I am playing mid-range Druid at the moment, and so getting the Golden Wrath will be very nice there. What do we have? Nothing going on. Ooh, we've got an epic here, and it is Blood Knight. Unfortunately, we've got those ones already. We really are looking for the Ancient of War and the Patient Assassins for the epics. Also, guys, we do have 165 dust. It's not a lot at the moment, so at least at the end of this, we'll be able to see exactly how much dust we got, plus the ones that we managed to pick up. So that'll be a bit of fun. Now, I just want to go through and see exactly what we get. Oh, not having the best of luck so far, are we? Lots of Sense Demons. That's never something that you get really excited about. So, Nourish, Naturalize. We're all playing Mill Druid now, apparently. Earth Shocks, Young Priestess, a Wisp. Always a bit of fun. What do we got here? Betrayal, that's a card that's kind of popped up a few times. Obviously it is a classic card, and we never really saw much of it. Here we go, we got a Van Cleave. Look at that! Straight up, Van Cleave. Okay, we can cross him off the list. Here we go, and boom, done. Right. Oh, and we got another card there. Druid of Claw. Druid, again. What did I say? Okay. So already this is a success, and we are only 14 packs in. But we've still got plenty of things on that hit list, so let's keep going. We have a Sea Giant, already got it. Golden Lightwell, very cool. I do like Lightwells. They're a difficult card to play. I play a lot of Inner Fire decks, and they see a lot of use in that. But yeah, a very niche card, not a lot of use, 0-5, no taunt. They kind of die as soon as your opponent wants to get around killing them. Unless you're running Inner Fire, of course. So, what do we have here? A couple of rares, nothing really going. So, what decks am I playing at the moment? I am playing mid-range Druid. That is my my ladder climbing deck. I really like the Fatigue and Mill style decks. Those are absolutely my favorite. Fatigue Warrior, without a doubt, my favorite deck to play at the moment. I have so much fun playing that deck. The decision making involved, and You have to have a lot of understanding of what your opponents are going to be running in their deck in order to try and get the most mileage out of each of your cards. And I really do find the puzzle there, trying to figure out which card to play in which situation, what one is the best, is a lot of fun, especially in those fatigue decks. Plus, it's not very popular in the meta at the moment. But, yep, Mid-Range Druid is very cool as well. Shield Slam, one of my favourite warrior cards. Of course, playing any kind of control or late-game warrior deck, Shield Slam is going to be a staple. So, what else are we getting? Not a lot of luck so far. As we were saying, we did get that Van Cleef though, so we cannot complain. Let's see. Nothing going there. We are at or about 25 packs in at the moment, and got the one legendary, but it was a legendary we needed again. So, what else have I been playing? Golden Stormforged stacks, didn't have one of those. What else have I played lately? I played a little bit of that, of the Aggro Shaman. I'm not too keen on the deck that was really popular. I much preferred Kalento's deck, the one he played in Starladder, with the Elemental Destructions. I see that that's come a little bit back into the fold again recently for standard play, but Kalento was playing that first in the Starladder, and just playing for like that late game combo, if you don't get that tempo at the beginning, was very cool, and I really enjoyed playing that deck for a while. But yeah, Mid-Range Druid is actually a lot of fun. You do run for that kind of mid-game combo, which I get a lot of fun out of playing, of setting up for that combo, and it plays very aggressively because you want to get your opponent down to that sweet spot of about 14 health, or it works out to be 14 health plus, for each minion you have, it's like 2 plus their attack. So if you've got, say, a 4/4 on the board, like the Azure Drake, then the kill range is 20 then, instead of 14. So you have to try and get your opponent down to this certain threshold, and ooh, hello, we have a legendary. What's it gonna be, guys? Is it gonna be on the list, or is it gonna be dusted? It is Malagos. That is dust, I'm afraid, but not complaining. It's always good to get the extra dust. Might be able to craft something on that list. But as we were saying about Mid-Range Druid, it's a very aggressive deck, and it really works on setting up for that big combo that you're going to get later in the game, at least like turn 7 if you get an Innovate and you're really lucky, or generally around turn 9, turn 10 when you're going to try and pull that off. And your opponent knows that they have to play around the combo, so they have to keep your board clear. Another Golden Lightwell, look at that. Yeah, looks like it wants me to run Priest again. Might be doing that. I might actually run a bit of Control Priest later on, but probably in the new season, because this season is almost at the end. Some mind games. What else have we got? Nothing going on here. But yeah, Mid-Range Druid is a lot of fun, and it really suits my playstyle. And so, what else have we got? Ooh, hello, we have a Grom. Very nice. I'm going to have to dust him, I'm afraid, but we've got 3 legendaries so far. And those last 2 were in very quick succession, so getting there. We've got Golden Priestess of Elune, not bad. I haven't done a whole lot of arenas up to now, so I am missing a lot of the just standard golden cards. Let's see, what do we got here? Prep. So normally from arena runs, if you get deep arena runs, you'll be getting like a couple of golden cards, which is a really good way to build up your golden collection, and I haven't been doing that a lot because I don't play much arena. I play mostly ranked. Big Game Hunter there. So it's always good to get just basic golden cards, because they probably don't have them, to be honest. Ancient of War, got him. Beautiful. I'm just going to go down here and cross him off the list. Done. Beautiful. So that's one of the cards that I actually really wanted. Probably left on my list, what are the ones that I really want? I'm looking at Deathwing for shenanigans, because Deathwing is, or can be, a really fun card. I've actually been trying to fit him into like a dragon control warrior, where you do push to fatigue more often than just trying to push your opponent down. And Deathwing would be perfect in that, just as like a last card to play. Obviously, Reno Jackson being introduced with League of Explorers is a really good card for fatigue decks, because if you're running a fatigue deck and you know that you're going to run out of cards, then Reno is always going to activate. You don't need to play this Highlander style that Reno Locks and Warriors are running, where they run singles of every card. But then obviously Reno is a dead card in your hand until you've drawn everything. You do get a lot of dead cards in your hand with those kind of decks anyway, though, so it's not the biggest deal. So still experimenting with that, and Deathwing would be great. What else am I after? Black Knight, Harrison Jones. These are pretty staple cards that you used to see a whole lot. Not so much anymore. Harrison, a bit of a comeback with so much Shaman on the ladder. But those are staple cards that I've really wanted to get for a while and just never really got around to opening or crafting. So getting either of those would be nice. Missed. There we go. Okay, what else would be nice? Alakia. If you're running a Shaman deck, Alakia is almost a staple. Ironically enough, now that Shaman is actually popular, no one is running Alakia, but I think he's actually a really powerful card. Shaman has a lot of steroid mechanics, Rock Biter Weapon, Flame Tongue Totem, and they all synergize really well with the charge, the Wind Fury that Alakia has. But he does need to get a lot of value on the turn that he's played, because obviously if you put him down and you leave him there, he's actually a really weak body for his cost. He's like 8 mana for a 3/5 or something off the top of my head. He's actually kind of weak. So you need to get the value out of him, you need to support him on the turn that you play him. But of course that comes down to the context of the game, what deck you're playing, yada yada yada. What else are we going to get here? Obviously there's a couple of just terrible legendaries that almost no one will play. Captain Greenskin is such a niche card that he only gets played in a couple of situations, and most of the time it's in quirky decks, not really competitive decks anyway. Cards like Illidan, Gruul, they'll just never really see play. They're not special enough to actually do anything by themselves. Golden Cold Blood, I think I've got all of those already, I'm afraid. Lawwalker Cho, Nat Pagal, King Mukla. Mukla I really do like. He can be good in like Mill Rogue decks and that kind of thing. But Lawwalker Cho, Nat Pagal, absolutely just not worth it anymore. Here we go. Alakia. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. 3/5. Looks like I was right on that guess. Wind Fury Charge, Divine Shield, and Taunt. 8 mana, 3/5. So really, this guy, you want to place him next to a Flame Tongue Totem, or you want to play a Rock Biter on him, unless there's just really good value that you can get by using him to hit for 6 damage. So we will go into our list here, and boom, done. Alakia off the list. We're 61 card packs in, and hopefully we can get at least one more name off this list before we finish up. But yeah, as we were saying, Gorehowl, not bad. I'm not sure, I think I only have one Gorehowl, so I can't think of a deck where you really want to run 2 Gorehowls, but maybe in a Captain Greenskin deck, and maybe we'll end up opening that guy today. But as it stands, nope, not very useful at all there. So other legendaries on this list, I have been lucky. I have gotten most of the legendaries that I've been after in the past. So the ones on this list are not very important to me, other than a couple. And so just, yeah, pretty much hoarding cards at the moment. I won't be dusting any duplicate or any cards that I haven't had before, so I never break down a card just to craft another one. I always want to hoard my cards. I really like having the wide collection and being able to make any deck that I see, or putting any card into a deck that I can think of. So, ooh, what do we got here? Golden Lightning Storm, not bad. Faceless Manipulator. Ooh, not much going on here. So, it would be nice to pick up an Onyxia, but I do feel that she is probably the weakest of all of the late game dragons, unless you're running something like a shaman maybe. If you're ever playing Dragon Shaman and you're running like Bloodlust or something, that could be useful. People wouldn't expect it. If they don't have the board clear, then they pretty much die, but yeah, there's not a whole lot of use for Onyxia being a 9-drop there. And 9-drops are really awkward, especially in decks like Fatigue Warrior. Once you get your Justicar out, you do want to be using your hero power every turn, and then putting in 9-drops is kind of awkward because you always feel that you're missing out on value by not getting your 4 armor per turn. A bit of a dry spell here, isn't it? 24 packs to go. It would be nice to even get a Patient Assassin. Oh, another Bloodlight. Would you look at that? If only I didn't have Blood Knights. Because now I would have had 2 of them. Frothing Berserkers. Not a lot going on now. Obviously, Frothing Berserker got indirectly nerfed when Warsong Commander did get nerfed. We don't see a lot of play out of that card anymore. Very easy to deal with if it doesn't get to attack on the turn that it comes out. And most constructed decks are going to have ways to deal with one creature when it comes out, especially if it's only for 4 health. And Frothing Berserker is normally amped up with whirlwinds and that kind of thing, and so normally they're even below 4 health when they're played, so rats, executes, a lot of extra things open up that you can actually deal with them. SI7 agents, that kind of thing. 18 packs left, come on. It would be really nice to get, ooh, what do we got here? Gold Cabal Shadow Priest, Gold Loot Hoarder. Double golden, not bad. Not complaining about that one at all. But yeah, it would be really nice to get a Deathwing, a Black Knight, oh, another Ancient of War. Now they're just teasing, aren't they? It's a shame. Looks like I'm never going to get these Patient Assassins. But yeah, as I was saying, even like a Cenarius would be pretty cool. Cenarius was really popular for a while in like Token Druid. Token Druid is a little bit slow at the moment, I feel. Cenarius is quite a slow card in general, being a 9-drop, so I don't know if he'll see a lot of play, but ooh, here we go, and wow, I really need to start talking about like Deathwing or Harrison Jones more, because whenever I talk about a card in depth, I seem to get it. So, there we go, Cenarius is off the list. Boom. Done. Thank you very much. So, 13 packs left. Can we get any more value out of this? Ooh. We got the epic, and it is not Patient Assassin. Look at that. Oh, it is good to get Cenarius, though. I really like Cenarius as a character in the World of Warcraft mythos. Bloodsail Corsair, Golden, very nice. But yeah, Cenarius, obviously a cool dude. I used to play Warcraft 3 back in my teenage years, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the Night Elf lore, and Cenarius was obviously central to that. Him and Malfurion got along really well, yada yada. So, what else can we get? 9 packs to go. Not much there. So, yeah, getting a Deathwing or a Harrison Jones is really nice. I'm probably going to end up crafting Harrison Jones after this is all done anyway. And I should definitely have enough dust. You'd hope that with 100 packs, 2 legendaries getting dusted, that we should definitely be able to craft 1 legendary of our choosing. But it's not too late. Never give up hope. Even with 5 packets left, it would be really nice to open up one more legendary, or at least one of these patient assassins that I've been chasing for so long and will most likely never use, because let's face it, it's a pretty terrible card. Pit Snake came in and kind of replaced it in most situations. Not that you ever really run Pit Snake either, but being a 1-drop, it can come out of all kinds of things. It's also a beast, so you can get it from web spinners and stuff. Bestial Wrath, it's not Patient Assassin. 2 packs to go. What are we going to get? We've got an epic, and it is Force of Nature again. So obviously a staple card in mid-range Druid, but let's see what we're going to get in our last packet today. Nothing. Could get a good golden rare, but it's not. It's another Ravenhold Assassin. So that is it. What did we get? We got a Cenarius, we got a Van Cleef, we got an Alakia, and we got 2 Ancients of War, but we only needed one of them. So let's see exactly how much dust we are going to get out of this. As you see, I did have 165 dust, and we'll go crafting disenchant for 5,990. That's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. You can get quite a few cards out of this, but we will not be doing that at the moment. I am going to go now and probably do some more laddering and try and push Legend finally in this season, because it's actually been a pretty good season so far, but I haven't had the time to play so much over Christmas and that kind of thing. So 5 days left in the season. I'm going to try and push for Legend, and I might craft a Harrison Jones later. We'll see how we go. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in 2016. See you later.